Hello everyone! Today is a Saturday and I'm going to see two shows today. I was half debating whether to do two separate vlogs or just put them all in one, and I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it all in one so you'll just see the whole day. It's a bit of a rainy day in London, so I've showered but I can't really bother to dry my hair if it's just going to get rained on. Girls with long hair, guys with long hair, you know the struggle. It's an effort to dry. I can't be bothered. I'm seeing two completely new shows today, and I'm also going to two new to me venues. So hopefully it's gonna be a really exciting day. I'm gonna take the bus into town because, as I said, it's raining and I don't want to be in the rain. I hope you enjoy my day. Let's have fun at the theatre. Well, there's been a massive change to the weather. It's suddenly like really nice and sunny, so hopefully my hair will dry. I've just got off the bus at Trafalgar Square, and Trafalgar Studios is basically behind me. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's a bus anyway. Oh, that's a bit better. I can see now. So yeah, I've arrived here like 45 minutes earlier than I need to be. The show starts at 3 and not 2:30, which is throwing me off because the matinee starts at 3 today, and then the show I'm seeing tonight starts at 8, so it's totally different times, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go grab some lunch, maybe have a little mooch around Trafalgar Square, and then go and pick up my tickets to see the show. It's a very fancy ceiling. I might have cursed it when I talked about the weather earlier, even though you can see sunlight on my face now. I came out of the theatre and it was raining, so I don't have an umbrella, I don't have a coat or anything. I'm not prepared for autumn or winter, but I'm just going to walk through Trafalgar Square as it's right next to where the theatre was, because they've put a new plinth up in Trafalgar Square, so I want to see that for myself rather than just photos. And then I might walk up to the theatre cafe because I've got like 3 hours to kill now, so may as well go somewhere stagey. Okay, well it's really raining now, my glasses look hilarious, but look at that rainbow! I haven't seen a rainbow slash a double rainbow in ages. It looks amazing. It's a shame because in person, in real life, it looks so much brighter than it is. Like, isn't nature amazing? So cool. Now I'm getting really soaked though. I'm such a bad British person. You should carry an umbrella around with you at all times. So for the matinee I saw Vanities, the musical, at Trafalgar Studios, which is a venue I've never been to before. It was a nice venue actually. So there's two studios and I was in Studio 2. I think I was in Studio 2. The seats are really interesting. I got a shot, they had like a model version of the stage and the seats, at least I think it was of Studio 2, it looked the same. So basically you shared kind of the seat with the person next to you. They were like normal fold up seats. It was like a 2-seater normal theatre seat with no armrests in between. So it was fairly comfy. I would probably recommend actually sitting on the middle section and perhaps even on the back row, because the rake is pretty good. And I think at the front you might be too close because the actual like stage area, it's really small. So if you're ever thinking of going to Trafalgar Studios, perhaps take my recommendation and sit on the back row of the middle, longer section. Anyway, enough about the seating arrangement. I really enjoyed the show. It was fun. It was just full of like girl power. That's a really annoying ambulance. That's London for you. You couldn't pick a better trio for a show like this. So there was Ashley Gray, Lauren Samuels and Lizzie Connolly. I've actually never seen Ashley Gray in a show before. I've seen her in concerts and things, but this was the first time I got to see her truly act and sing in a show, which was really nice. Obviously I've heard amazing things about her. She's been Alpha before, she's done loads of other stuff that I can't think of right now. I didn't actually get to see her when she came back to cover a period of time as Elphaba. I think I wanted to and I just couldn't for some reason. Lizzie Connolly I most recently saw, I believe she was in Mrs. Henderson Presents, but I remember her most from Jest End last year. Jest End is a hilarious show, and that's just reminded me I need to book a ticket for that because it's coming back this year, though I don't believe they've released any casting for it. But it's a hilarious show. It's kind of like a parody of theatre and theatre shows, so if you like that sort of comedy, definitely check it out. I'll leave a link in the description if I can remember. Jest End was the first time I was introduced to Lizzie. I'll be honest, I don't think I saw her in anything else before that, and she is just hilarious. She's got a really like natural comedy which really suited her role in Vanities, so it worked perfectly. Lauren Samuels, I think the last show I saw her in was Water Babies at the Leicester Curve Theatre. By the time this video is uploaded, Vanities will have actually closed, sadly. Today was its last day and it was only on for a short run. I can't remember when it started, but I knew before it started that I wanted to see it. And you know when time just goes and you just suddenly think, oh, that show that I want to see is closing this week. So I booked my ticket on TodayTix. They had £23 tickets and someone had actually used my referral code, so I had £10 off. So I only paid £13 to see the show, which is awesome. Thank you to, I believe it was someone called Baz who used my code. So if you're someone who watches my videos, then thank you. I'll leave my referral code for TodayTix in the description box. If you've never used the app before and want to use it to book some tickets, please do use my code, thanks. Going back to the show, I keep on getting off topic. The show was basically, I can't remember what kind of decade it started in, but basically it follows the girls through high school and then college and then 2 points in their like adult life. What I love about shows like this, where they don't have like a massive space, they can't have multiple sets, so they literally have one standard set, is the way they use it to transform it and tell you that it's either a different place entirely or like that time has passed. They used kind of repetition in the original scene to show you every time that we'd like moved on in time, and I just found that really interesting. It was really cool. The songs were really fun and I found that a couple of them have stuck in my head, but a few of them have been a bit lost. I believe that this show has been in New York as well. I know they were selling a recording of it, so I might have to listen to some of the songs again, but the girls' voices were incredible. They are fantastic singers, and just the way they sounded together, especially it's set in Texas, so they had to have the accent as well, and I just find it amazing to hear people not only sound legitimate with an accent but then like singing it as well. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up now. I don't want to ramble on too much because you've got the rest of the vlog to watch, but I really enjoyed Vanities. I'm sad it didn't have a longer run, and congratulations to everyone involved because I thought it was a really great show. Hey everyone, it's been a while since I checked in. Actually it hasn't, it's been like a couple of hours. It's so dark already, it's unbelievable that it's 7:30 and already dark. Autumn is definitely here and I'm kind of sad about it. I like the longer days, but at the same time it means Christmas is coming, so I'm excited. Anyway, I've just had a quick dinner and I'm now at my second theatre of the day. I actually showed a little sneak of it earlier, so some of you might have picked up on what I'm about to see, but basically I am going into the Arts Theatre to see Murder Ballad. As I mentioned earlier on in the vlog, these are two theatres I've never been to before. I've never been to Trafalgar Studios for anything. I've been to the Above the Arts venue for a concert there. That was Jackie Hughes' concert, and I've been to see I Love You, Your Perfect Now Change in that theatre as well. So I've seen a show and a concert in there, but I've never been into the main arts theatre space. So I'm really excited to see what it's like, and the Murder Ballad cast looks really good. So I'm super excited to see it. And I'm going to stop vlogging now. Bye. this me again. I mean, it's the same me, it's been all day, but me at home rather than out and about. This evening I went to see Murder Ballad at the Arts Theatre. It's a new musical. I've just done a bit of research on it because I couldn't remember if it was completely new, like a new British musical, but apparently it's done a run off Broadway. So it's come from off Broadway to off West End, which is quite nice. As I think I mentioned earlier, I had not been to the actual theatre space of the Arts Theatre. When I was walking in, I thought, yeah, this looks like a nice space. It's just like a standard off West End theatre, and looking at it, I was like, yeah, this looks perfect for something like this, I guess. And then I sat down and I don't know, I was in seat J1 in the stalls, and this seat, there was like a pillar in front of me, which is fine. It didn't obstruct my view at all. That wasn't an issue. I think it was just the seat itself, and I don't know if it's because I was on the aisle. Sometimes the seats in the middle are like a bit more spacious, and the ones on the outer like edges are a little bit more cramped. I don't know. But personally, that really affects my enjoyment of a show. I think if you're uncomfortable, then you kind of subconsciously focus more on that than focusing on the show. And I don't know, the seat, the back of the seat, it's like a weird angle. I felt like I just couldn't get comfy the whole show. Despite this though, I did enjoy it. I just want to mention that Murder Ballad literally opened yesterday. So I think it had 2 shows today, I'm not sure. I saw a photo of them doing some tech stuff this morning, so I don't know if they had a matinee, so maybe they've only done 2 performances or 3 performances, but it's still in previews. So things could change. I think there are some things that could be changed. One thing straight off the bat in the first number, I just found that I was really struggling to hear some of the actual vocals. They have a live band, which they sound amazing, and I'm not criticizing them. I just felt that at some points throughout the show, due to the tempo of the songs as well, I just kind of struggled to hear everything that was being said. And this is obviously a bit concerning when it's the first number, because you kind of want to know how the show is being set up and what's going on. I will quickly do a synopsis of the show. There's 4 characters basically, and they are played by Kerry Ellis, Victoria Hamilton-Barrett, Norman Bowman and Ramin Karimloo. I hope I've said his name right. I've never said his name out loud. It's set in New York, and mainly the story revolves around Sarah and then a love triangle. So, and I think you can guess by the title that obviously there's a bit of drama. It was an interesting show that kind of reminded me of the last 5 years and the style of it, in that the songs very much kind of ran into each other, and Les Mis, like that sort of style where the songs just go into each other and there's not really an appropriate time for the audience to clap. If there is, I felt bad because we didn't clap throughout the whole performance, just because you felt like you didn't want to ruin the mood that they'd set. And I feel like with this show, applause like throughout the show could break that. I know that sounds weird because you want to clap because the numbers they were singing, I mean, their vocals are insane. Like, you would want to clap, you would want to be like, yes, good job. but at the same time, yeah, you don't want to ruin that atmosphere. I really liked the set and the technology they've used in this show. It's really advanced for off West End. There's like loads of panels at the back, and they would like move up and down at points and become kind of doorways. They used it as a screen to, it's not project, but like display video content in relation to the show. Obviously it's not going to be not related to the show, so they just use that really cleverly, and I think it helps because the stage itself was very minimalistic. I think that really works when it comes to setting up the atmosphere that they wanted to create. They also had a revolve, which I really loved. I was not expecting that. So yeah, having that digital backdrop, it just brought a whole new element to it, and it really worked. I think some shows that have used backdrops like that, it's not worked maybe as well as they hoped it would. As it's a new show, I don't want to spoil it, but it was really good. It was a really interesting show, It's only an hour and a half long, there's no interval, so it runs straight through, and I think that works well. Okay, I am going to stop rambling now and shut up. I'll leave a link below for the Murder Ballad website. It's on until the 3rd of December. So if you'd like to go and see it, you can book tickets there. You can also, as I mentioned earlier, use TodayTix to book your tickets. And once again, I will put a referral code below. By the way, this isn't sponsored by TodayTix. I just really like the app, so I like promoting it. And also, if you use my referral code, I get money off as well. So it's a win-win situation for both of us. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more from me in the future, that'll be lovely. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!